we got our first look at The Last of Us Season 2. I like what you've done with that. I actually didn't look at that. Alright, I like that one. This is the way. Shut the fuck up, Joel. We've got Pedro Pascal rocking that little bit of longer hair, which suits him. Bella Ramsey back at it. Now, obviously they're doing Season 2 right now. I want to ask you first, what do you think of the images? You know, it's stuff we've seen before, but there's something I want to get into about these images coming out.
Actually, like, indirectly, I've actually just come across seeing, it was like a 5-second...
I've seen it too.
The footage from set, and I'm like, that's just cemented to me now where they're taking this. Like, this is not... You know, we theorised that they maybe would sort of, like, extend the first part of the second game and just give a bit more in between. I mean, they might still do that, but it's looking like it's literally just starting exactly where the part 2 starts, which, you know, if you're a fan of the show, just avoid spoilers. Do not go online and search anything about part 2.
I had a mate who I worked with, and he hadn't played the games at all. You know, older fellow, not a gamer, and he watched Last of Us, and he was like, oh, and he just Googled it and just had it absolutely spoiled for him.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, don't Google it, just, you know, avoid it. It's, you know, it's not like, you know, Iron Man's going to fly in or a certain, you know, cameo or anything like that.
All right, but now they know that Iron Man won't fly in, so you spoil it for him in that regard. Someone could have been expecting that.
No, but it's not like when you see, like, sort of, say, for example, a Marvel leak, it's, you know, it's like, ooh, intriguing, interesting. But this is like, there's nothing in there in that, you know, same sense. It's literally just spoilers.
Yeah.
The plot.
Yeah, no, definitely. So. But, you know, one thing I do want to talk about a bit more with this is these images have come out. We know Bella's great. We know Pedro's great. It seems like we're back to square one, and a lot of people are giving Bella shit again for being Ellie. And it's like, guys, didn't we get over this? Did you not watch the first season? She was fantastic. I get it. She doesn't look as old as Ellie looked in the second game. But it's not like she has to go up against people who look older than her. They've cast around her. If you've seen who they've cast as Dina, if you've seen who they've cast as Abby, they have cast people around Bella. It's not like she's going to be going up against a 6-foot woman with massive arms. That's not happening. They've kept it round Bella. All we care, I can, you know, I think I'm going to speak for us both here, Kyle. All we care about is she's a great actress. And you'd know that if you'd watched Game of Thrones, when a lot of people found out about her, and then she got cast as Ellie, and a lot of people were like, but still we're both saying to each other, but she's fantastic in Game of Thrones, so she'll do a good job at this. And she had 2 episodes last season that she had to carry by herself. And I love Pedro Pascal, I do, but I didn't miss Joel once, because she was that great in it. Anything you want to add to
that? Avoid spoilers where possible. Well, avoid them if you can, because, it looks like they're going, like, just from that little bit of on-set footage, it's like, no, this is part 2 of the game.
Yeah.
And, you know, we still don't know if they'll split it into two separate seasons. So we'll get
I
season
think
2
they've already
and 3.
confirmed that they're going to do 2 and 3, season 2 and 3, as the second game.
I wonder then, how are they going to...
Yeah, I wonder what the end point's going to be. I really wonder what the end point's going to be.
Because the only thing I can really think of is maybe, like, we stop following Ellie at the end of season 2, and then we sort of follow Abby toward in season 3 for a majority of it.
No. I don't think they'll do that. I think we will get, because then you're facing the same problem. Minor spoilers. Then you're facing the same problem that the game faced, which is you just chuck Ellie to the side, and it's like now you're following this character that you know nothing about. I think it's very much going to be evenly spread out.
Well, yeah, we'll have to wait and see. I mean,
well, look at Game of Thrones storytelling. They go from one side of the globe to the other in the same episode, and you're still connected to what's going on, even though these characters have never interacted or all like that. Different parts of the world, but the story all flows together.
But how are you going to do the... Actually, wait, hang on. I don't know what point it takes place in, but I have an idea. I'm not going to say anything, but there's a point in the game
Theatre.
where it's like... It's around the theatre. It's around the theatre, and then there's a bit with one of Abby's friends.
Yeah.
I think that's probably a good place to end it, because it's like you've had some time with Abby, and it's like, oh, you kind of get to feel a bit sympathetic for her, and then it leaves it on this sort of cliffhanger kind of thing with what happens, because you connect with the character a bit better. Again, it's hard to talk about it without spoiling it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, Pedro looks great. Bella looks great. She's a great actress. She's going to do a great job. She already has done a great job. She's proven herself in this role, so I don't see why people are still complaining about it. But then again, these people are saying, you should have recast her, should have gone older. There would have been people, probably like myself, going, come on, Bella were great, keep her. But anyway, I'm happy that the ball's rolling on this, and it looks like it's probably nearly finished now. Because, these are official images that have come out, and then there's set leak videos. They kind of shoot the in-public stuff kind of last if they can. Sometimes, it depends how production goes. And we know Pedro's going to be shooting Fantastic Four very soon. So, do you think we could see this same time we saw the first season? Like January 25, maybe?
Could be, yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, they still got to work out.
Then I know it's 25. They did say it's 25, so maybe in middle of the year.
Maybe. We'll have to wait and
maybe.
see.
Anyway,
it's good to see that it's being made, and it's for fans that know what happens in the second game, it's like it's set it in stone. Just with some simple images, it's like, okay, no, they are going all in for it.
Going all in.
Which I'm happy about, because it's sticking to the game. And, I don't really like the story of the game. So this is, one of the times where I'm like, do you know what? Just fucking Hollywood can fuck this up and do something different.
They're in a brilliant position here. They know what people didn't like about that. They've already put the product out there. They've market tested it with something else, and they can go, all right, this is what we can do a little bit different. This is what the little criticisms were, and we can improve in these areas.
We'll have to wait and see how they pull this off. I mean,
they literally had the benefit of hindsight.
I know, but I don't think they'll still change much of it, because that's literally what the story is. I didn't connect with it at all. I know it's like say, Gen V. You really liked it. You really connected with the characters. I didn't. I found them all just kind of I didn't really care for them, except for maybe one or two. So that's where that's where the issue kind of, is.
Marie. Anyway, let's get on to our fourth and final topic.